Air India has a new look, a new logo, a new design and a new feel to it. And we have one man who has a lot to do with the change in the Air India look. Thanks very much, Mr. Prasoon Joshi, for joining us. Mr. Prasoon heads the company McCann that was responsible for the marketing and advertising this time for the Air India change. And sir, could be better than you than telling us what really went behind in the change of the look for Air India.
See, the thinking, as which was explained by the chairman as well, Mr. Campbell as well. I think the thinking is that it's a new India, which is raring to go, and it's very future looking. So I think at this juncture, we wanted something which represents and reflects possibilities. So that's the reason the windows is the symbol. And as you saw in the film we did, where the little girl gets an amulet and she sees the world through that talisman and how it's transforming, and you can see it's right now also. So that's the thinking. This really reflects the thinking that with a very wide eye, the whole country is looking, and it's like the whole country is cheering. They really want Air India to do well. So I think all these emotions put together took us in the direction we went into, that it has to have the touch of legacy, and at the same time it has to be looking towards the future.
And has to be modern at the same time.
Yes, it has to be very, very today, and also adaptable in future. Because a brand is not created in isolation, as people would think that maybe in some design computers the brands evolve with people. They're co-created by the ones who consume the brand and ones who sort of create and sort of launch the brand. So I think I'm sure that Air India is going to evolve even further from here, and this is just a step towards that.
And so why was the need felt now for the change?
No, it's this if not now, then when? Because there is a change in overall approach of the airline, and there are new people with new vision out there on board. So I think it's a very correct time to have a new look at the future of the airline.
Right. And there was a lot of speculation before this event as to whether the Maharaja is going to go or stay. But and there was also talk that the Maharaja is probably going to be limited to the first class lounges. Is that happening? We saw the CEO, we heard him, he said Maharaja is here and Maharaja is staying. Is there no change, or is he going to be limited? Because here also we can't see the Maharaja in the branding anywhere. So is that a decision that's been made?
No, as we speak, I think as also the CEO in his speech told you, that Maharaja is very much part of Air India. And as I said, when you look at an airline which is or airline or any brand which is a legacy brand, you have to remember there is legacy and then there is future.
Right.
You have to balance it out. And I think it's a very important decision to balance it out, and that's what he communicated.
So the Maharaja will be as important in a mascot that it always has been.
It is important, that's why it's been a part of his presentation.
Right. And so there was also talk of a Maharani being added with the Maharaja. Was that ever a thought?
Well, everything can't be revealed at this moment. So wait and you'll see how it evolves further.
Should we take that as a possibility?
No, I'm not saying anything to it. I'm just saying it's your suggestion, and well, it's a beautiful suggestion.
Right. And so one last thing, the new look, of course, as you said, it's looking at today and tomorrow while keeping the legacy. So how's the new look, the new colors, the new feel? How are they keeping the Air India historical look together?
No, if you see that all the ingredients of the new look has a semblance of its roots. Now design evolves, as I said. I can give you, this is not the time to give branding gyan or anything, but if you see the brand's logos and the typefaces and everything, you can trace them back to where they came from. But they evolve. So that thing, everything you see, every nook and corner of this brand, you see it's been inspired from something which was there, and also trying to take the elements from the future.
Thanks very much, Mr. Joshi. Lovely speaking to you.
Thank you.
Have a great evening. Thanks very much. So there you heard from Mr. Prasoon Joshi that the new idea of Air India is to keep the legacy in the look, keep the legacy in place, but at the same time to look modern. And on that one important question, whether the Maharaja is going to stay, that's for sure. The Maharaja is staying, that the CEO has also confirmed along with Mr. Joshi. And the Maharani is something that they might be considering. We didn't get a clear answer on that. In New Delhi with camera person Pooja Arya, Priyanshi Sharma for NDTV.